Hello Whisky Lovers, I am Dan and thank you for being here on the Whisky Lovers Romania YouTube channel. Today I will talk about Highland Park and the expression for today is 12 years old. Highland Park 12 years old single malt Scotch whisky. Highland Park is the northernmost whisky distillery in Scotland, located on mainland, the main island in the Orkney Islands. It is a rugged, beautiful island, and the Highland Park distillery is situated on a hill near the town of Kirkwall. Not far away, there are barley fields and rock formations that rise steeply from the ground. The sea hits the coast, and its salty air and geology of the island contribute to the rich character of the Highland Park single malt. The distillery draws its water from the mineral-rich springs located near the distillery, as well as from the Cranted Spring. The history of Highland Park is lost in time, the question being whether it was founded in 1798 by David Robertson on the site of Magnus Jonsson's hut, or before by Magnus Jonsson himself, a former priest who became a notorious smuggler. But it is certain that it was officially authorized in 1826. After James Borwick inherited the distillery in 1869, the production of the Highland Park distillery was slowed down because James was a priest and believed that the production of whiskey contradicted with his religious status. In 1876, Stuart and Mackay became involved and dramatically helped oversee sales in Norway and India. In 1895, James Grant of the famous Glenlivet acquired the Highland Park distillery, and 3 years later he installed further stills, bringing the total to 4. And in 1937, the distillery has been taken over by Highland Distillers. Recently, £18 million was spent on relaunching the brand. The range has been repackaged and the buildings have been renovated, so Highland Park's future is bright, having recently overtaken Islay giant Lagavulin in terms of sales. Highland Park is famous for the pit they use and for the exclusive use of ex-sherry casks. The climate of the Orkney Islands is quite windy, and the rough sea has created a bad environment for the trees. As such, Orcadian peat has more grass and plants than the one on the island of Islay, giving a more floral peat aroma different from the phenolic medicinal one of the famous island of Islay. Let's pour a dram. Highland Park, 12 years old, the whiskey I'm reviewing today, remains one of the gold standards that other single malt whiskies aspire to. In the glass, the color is golden amber, clear, it must be chill filtered, and according to the information on the box, it is natural color. Given by the maturation in the ex-sherry casks. As a distillery, Highland Park released and continues to issue a lot of limited editions, knowledge statements with fancy names. They have released expressions by the name of Thor, Odin, Loki, Freya, as well as expressions named after Viking warriors or elements of Norse mythology. But standing next to the 10 years old Highland Park and the 18 years old in the core range, The heart and the soul of the distillery remains this Highland Park 12 years old. It was first launched in 1979 and uses about 20% first fill sherry casks in the maturation process. This 12 years old is also proud of its individuality and complexity, thanks in part to the use of Orcadian peat in the distillery floor maltings and the employment of sherry casks for maturation. It comes in a 700 ml bottle. There it is. In a box. That's the box. It is bottled at 40% ABV, and recently the bottle and box have been restyled and renamed Viking Honor, looking just like this box and mini bottle. Yeah. On the nose. It's fresh, clean, and very aromatic. Fragrant and floral. A little bit spicy with a slight hint of smoke. Very little smoke. Continuing with lemon, mango, notes of Manuka honey, and dark chocolate. It develops beautifully in the glass, revealing more notes of fruit, especially citrus, on the palate. The taste starts with a syrupy sweetness and quickly turns to wood, developing a taste of tropical fruits, mango, some pineapple, citrus, orange peel, and an idea of smoke in the back. After the sweetness fades away, it is a bit peppery and warming. Some nuts and cinnamon as well. The finish is quite long, slightly smoky and peppery. It doesn't burn you. It is well balanced, and I think it's a single malt Scotch whisky, very good in its price category. A very good choice for beginners and for those who want to switch to lightly smoked whiskey. If it lacks something, I would say that it is a bit fragile, being a minimum of 40% and chill filtered. I would have wanted, let's say, something more powerful, more robust. But at the end of the day, if I had to choose between Glenfiddich, Glenlivet or Highland Park, all 12 years old, I would definitely go for Highland Park. With that being said, we have reached the end of this review. Thank you for your attention. Click the like or subscribe button if you like it. Leave comments in the comment section. Take care of yourself, and until next time, Slanjeva.